grab your whips, grab your swords. Nothing kinky, mind you. Go and wonder why hearts are coming out of candelabras. Go and eat the pot roast out of the walls. Trust me, it's actually really good. You might not think that. And let man know that he's nothing but a miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. A spiritual successor to Castlevania is indeed happening. The fucking granddaddy of the series, Koji Igarashi, has finally unveiled to the world. It's fucking Igavania. Okay, has unveiled to the world the spiritual successor to the Castlevania games, and this shit put a smile on my face bigger than I could ever fully imagine. I've been wanting this for years. As a matter of fact, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I've talked about Castlevania Symphony for a long ass time. As a matter of fact, right here, got a little pile of games, little miserable pile of secrets, I don't know. But talking about this shit, and this right here is just part of it. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is the name of the game, which is going to be the spiritual successor to Castlevania, and fuck yes, does this look amazing. Okay, Iga's been all over the place. Dude has been on tons of different videos, talking up with different developers, doing live Let's Plays and shit, and it's been awesome. And this has been rumored for a really long time. As a matter of fact, it's been rumored for about an entire year that there was going to be something happening, and went to Kickstarter for this, and holy fuck did it blow up. Within 4 hours, it made its goal of 500,000, and rightfully so. I love these style of games, and I always will. Anything that has RPG mechanics and some kind of 2D platforming as mode where you're just running around, going beating the shit out of enemies, gaining experience points, getting new equipment. I mean, that's just fun as shit to me, and always has been, always will be. This game is more of the same. You're getting multiple characters that you can play through the game as. You get your option of whips and swords. You get to go and make your own weapons. There's tons of enemies to go and fight, tons of bosses to fight, an entire big ass fucking place to explore and uncover secrets and all sorts of random shit. You can play through the game in co-op or even versus, which I thought that was really neat. The idea of playing through something like Castlevania where somebody's running around as Alucard and somebody else is running around as Richter, or just imagine somebody's running around as Soma and somebody else is Maria, and just going all over the shit, all over the place, just going ape shit and fucking crazy. I would love that. Or actually, we're talking about a spiritual successor to Castlevania, so going batshit crazy. That, oh my god, I love this. I really do. They showed off some of the art that they want to go and do with this, and I talked about if they ever made a true-to-heart sequel to Castlevania Symphony Night, that I'd want to see it on consoles. This is on consoles and on PC, so that right there is fucking badass. But the art style is something akin to like Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear, where it's absolutely phenomenal looking 2D sprites. I'm just like, it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning in every single sense of the word. This is all good. This is all absolutely good. But the thing is, we don't have just him behind us. The chick that did the music for Castlevania Dracula X and Castlevania Symphony Night and many other games, she even did some stuff for Super Smash Bros., is behind the music on this. That right there makes me happy, and this dude's got veterans from people that have worked for Capcom, who have worked for Namco, that have worked for Konami. So you've got veterans behind this game who are tested, tried and true, capable of going and making one of the most badass games in the entire world, and we have a dude that knows this genre like the back of his hand, and this is fucking awesome. We're getting physical copies of the games no matter what. There's digital copies obviously as well, but the idea that we're getting physical copies on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, and the whole entire deal, that is fucking cool as shit. And I was looking at some of the tiers for it, and I just kept on wondering which one I wanted to go with, because then I had to take into account my wallet. My poor wallet's all like, oh man, I got like 1 HP, and I'm like, no, fucking empty out more shit. So, fuck you, wallet. But this, oh my god, this is the perfect way to wake up. I know that they said there was going to be some official unveiling, because there was that swordorwhip.com thing that was going on, and then this was unveiled to the entire world. It was said that this was what was going to be happening. Just, oh my god, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. This is what I've wanted. This is what I've wanted for years. It's like, you know, you got the genie from Aladdin, and you're just like, alright, I want you, Robin Williams, to go and tell me that you're gonna make this shit happen, and he's just like, no problem. He goes and does it. I can't do a good Robin Williams impression, so you'll have to go and excuse me. But that right there, holy shit, we're finally seeing it happening. Some of the characters in the game, the main protagonist of the game seems to be this one chick that's infected with something that's kind of turned her entire body into crystal, and the main bad guy of the game, who looks very similar to Alucard with some minor tweaks and changes, is the one who created this entire castle because it was kind of going to be an escape for everybody to go and live inside of, because he's been infected with this shit, and it's taken over a large majority of his body, and he's kind of lost his mind. So now there's all these demons running about, and you have to go through and fuck them up, and whatever materials that they drop, you go craft new weapons, go to some new area, gain experience, level up, go and fight that boss that you couldn't kick the shit out of before. This, I can't wait for. Oh man, I don't know what the release date for it is. I'm sure that they have lots of development time far ahead of them, but to get this off the ground, I'm more than fucking happy to go and see. Just recently, I played through Shovel Knight, which was a game that was on Kickstarter and was one of the finest examples of an old school type game brought to a new generation for modern gaming, and turned out to be absolutely amazing. Pure Solar HD, that's another example. As a matter of fact, the Dreamcast versions are going to be coming out soon, which I can't fucking wait for. But, just find examples of games that I won a Kickstarter, got, and just turn out to be fucking awesome. I can't wait for River City Ransom Underground, by the way, a new Shanty game. Ha ha ha! It's a good time, but this is the kind of shit right here. It's a game for fans. That's what makes me so damn happy. I mean, he even said in the video, which I thought was an interesting little video, which you can go into the description and check it out, but he was talking about how he was told that by publishers, which we already know is fucking Konami, that people aren't into that style of gameplay anymore. So if you played Aria of Sorrow, or Dawn of Sorrow, or Portrait of Ruin, or Castlevania Symphony at Night, or anything like that, oh, people aren't into those types of games, even though everybody does enjoy that kind of shit. It's addictive and fun. If you played Metroid, you understand that kind of shit. And I've been a fan of this shit for years. I have the Castlevania Symphony at Night soundtrack. This is one of the very first soundtracks I ever got, and I got this back in the late 90s. Right here, Castlevania Dracula X on Super Nintendo. I went far off my way to go and have this shit because I just like that game, even though people kind of shit on it a whole bunch. I have a downloaded version of the PC Engine version. Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles for PSP. This right here has Castlevania Symphony at Night on it. Also, there's digital versions of it if you go on to Xbox Live Arcade. The original OG Castlevania Symphony at Night, my original copy from back in '97, whenever it came out. And one thing I wanted for years, finally got my hands on a while ago, Castlevania Symphony at Night for Sega Saturn, which just actually has extra stuff on it. I thought that was cool, but oh man. Okay, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is going to be coming out. It's going to be on modern consoles. It's going to be on PC. I hope to see a release for this on something maybe like Wii U, because that would be extremely cool. On PlayStation, Vita, on 3, anything. The more options, the better, because I want everybody to be able to experience and enjoy something like this. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this, and you never got to try a Castlevania Symphony at Night, please play it. Just go out of your way. I don't give a shit in what manner you have to go and find the game to play it. Just get it and play it and enjoy it and understand why a game like this has such a long-standing legacy. I mean, Ego has been part of the Castlevania series since the inception of Castlevania Symphony at Night. The dude was a writer, director, producer, programmer. I mean, he was the whole deal. From that point forward, he was a producer on pretty much everything. And it was so amazing to go and think that this dude was really the mastermind behind a bunch of the best Castlevania games that we ever got to play and experience. And I know old school veteran fans of the Castlevania games will say, well, 1 through 4 are a lot better and blah blah blah, because they prefer that stuff. But these games can be just as fun and just as addicting. I like the gothic horror style of gameplay. All the stage designs, all the monster designs, I like that shit. I like going up to random zombies, cutting them in half, blood spurting everywhere, some kind of fucking demon that's based off of actual Norse mythology or some shit that's coming up out of the ground, and just, there's so many things within the series that are based around real historical shit, and I thought that was cool and just an interesting nod. Just, oh man, you have no idea. This makes my year. Sincerely, 100%, Symphony at Night's one of my all-time favorite games ever. I will through and through defend that game as being one of the best testaments to PlayStation gaming, to 2D gaming, to even Konami's legacy, even though they fucking shat on it. for the most part. No one give a damn about it. But this dude is trying to go and make it live on because it was due to people like him that made that company great, and he's going and taking his ideas and trying to run with them. Because unfortunately, when you have a company that's the publisher and they oversee shit and they're just like, no, we don't believe in that because we want you to go with this. Well, you as an artist can't go and create that for the fans. And that's what he's doing right now. Support this shit. Tell people about this shit. Share this. Share this Kickstarter, post it everywhere and anywhere. If you know a Castlevania fan, which there's fucking millions around the entire world, let people know about this. You know, a Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is going to be the next Castlevania game. Bear that in mind. This is technically the next Castlevania game. So, just fucking know that. Not Lords of Shadow 3 or some shit that Konami will be churning out. No. It's this. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. That's the next Castlevania. Fuck yes. Anyhow, I had to go and exclaim joy. I was just like, ah! That's just so fucking awesome. Oh, man. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. It's not by my hand. I was once again given flesh. I was brought here by humans which should pay me tribute. Tribute, you steal men's souls and make them into slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. What is a man? A miserable little... Oh, wait. Here. A miserable little pile of secrets, but enough talk. Have at you. Anyhow, I've always had that memorized. Jared and Sean will get a fucking kick out of it if you guys are watching this. My best friends. So, anyhow, this is AlphaOmegaSin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers. Game the fuck on.